I'm in the historic city of Fez in central Morocco. We're in the Medina, the old city. I'm in a little hallway here, and I'm standing in front of the house of Maimonides, the 12th century Jewish philosopher and doctor, scientist, and rabbi. Maimonides is one of the most influential Jewish scholars in history. His 14-volume Mishnah Torah and the 13 Articles of Faith really framed Jewish belief and practice for the Middle Ages and into the modern era. Very, very influential today. But his story also tells something about Jewish migrations and life in North Africa. There's a long history of Jewish migrations and residents in North Africa, maybe going all the way back to the 6th century before Christ, during the Babylonian exile, the very earliest stages of a Jewish diaspora. The most famous example is 1492, when in Christian Spain, the Reconquista was happening, and Ferdinand and Isabella expelled all Jews and Muslims and persecuted them. But Maimonides came a little bit before that. He was actually born in Cordoba in Spain during the end of the golden age of tolerance and progressive Jewish rule, or progressive Muslim rule, that empowered Jews to practice their faith and to contribute to society. But soon after he was born, that changed, and a less tolerant, more puritanical Muslim regime came into power, and he ended up having to leave. In his 20s, he fled into North Africa, came to Fez, and spent several years here. Eventually ended up and died in Alexandria, Egypt. But he was here for several years, and he studied at the historic Qarawiyyin University right around the corner here. And he may have started writing the Mishnah Torah while he was here. But at the very least, he developed as a scholar and a rabbi in this place, and it was in this house and in this Medina that Maimonides developed as the person that would shape and change modern Judaism, as well as Islam. He was a scholar of Aristotle and interacted with Muslim scholars and really shaped Muslim thought as well. So what happened in this house and in this little corridor shaped modern Judaism, modern Islam, and modern Europe.